My name is Tessa, and I'm from Manhattan. I was only 2 when my dad left me and my mom and ran away with some random chick from his office. Of course, he was a jerk. So I never missed him. And Mom loved me to bits, making sure I never needed to. When I turned 5, she put me in school and I was super excited for my first day. When something shocking happened. Hey friends, my mom packed me this super delicious food. Do you want to share? I moved forward with the lunchbox in my hand when I accidentally fell and the entire box ended up on a girl's face. Melissa.
You are gone. No one messes with Melissa.
But before she could charge me, I picked up her lunch and dumped it all over my face.
See? Now we're even. Do you want to be friends now?
Good question. How about I leave you alone with this guy instead?
Melissa looked at me in complete shock. But then she came and hugged me.
Yeah, your lunch tastes super delicious. Besties forever?
And that's how Mel and I became best friends. After that, we always hung out together, and I had a blast all through our school years. Until we reached high school. We thought it was going to be super fun, but on the very first day, something shocking happened. When something shocking happened again. When we reached there, we saw a bunch of kids dancing, but they looked so funny. What the heck is that? You call that a dance? I could walk better than that.
C-A-P. Cap!
You freshmen suck. You have no skills or talent. How are you going to survive the competition? God, what a jerk. I felt like punching him in the face. But before I could do that, Mel did it. Hi, do you think you're very cool picking on these kids? Oh, no, Melissa, not now. This is no time to be a hero. Let's get going. I tried to pull her back, but she shook my hand off and said, "If you really want to mess, then pick on someone your own size, you jerk." Oh, and you think you're my competition, dwarf? Well, yeah, Mel was a little small, but he was so out of line. Hey, get your filthy hands off my friend right now, or what? You gonna kill me with your cuteness, lovely? What the frickin' penguin? I was so gonna kill him. But then suddenly someone screamed that the principal was coming and all the kids ran away. The jerk got out of my hands just in time, but this wasn't over. Then a few days later, while I was on my way home from school, I heard some weird noises coming from the school backyard. I went ahead to check and saw a super cute kitten stuck on the roof of the shed. I immediately grabbed a ladder and climbed it. Hey, little friend, I got you. No worries. You can come with. Whoa! Suddenly, my foot slipped and I thought I was going to open my eyes in the hospital. But just then, someone caught me. Gotcha. It was the same jerk from the parking lot. His name was Tyler, and he was kinda cute up close. But ew! Still a bully. Get your hands off me. I don't need your help. Well, in that case, get your hands off Julie. I don't want you holding her either.
Julie?
Yeah, my kitten. I saved her from some wild dogs a week back and made a shed for her to live in here. I'm here to feed her, but what are you doing here?
OMG, I couldn't believe a jerk like him would even care about a kitten.
Then a few days later, as I went to see the little kitten, I was shocked to see Tyler sitting there all sad. Tyler, what's wrong? Why are you so sad? I'm not sad. You're hallucinating. Now, go away if you don't want any more fish oils all over your hands.
You're a bad liar. I can tell you're hurting. Now tell me why.
It's nothing. Get away from me. I don't need your pity.
I'm not pitying you. I'm just worried about you, as a friend. But he didn't say a word and looked at me super mad. I didn't want to trouble him more, so I started walking away, but then he held my hand.
It's my mom.
He told me his mom was very sick and he couldn't afford the medication costs. Oh, Tyler, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry. I'll help you with the money. But before he could reply, Mel came screaming at me.
Really, Tess? You're gonna fall for his lie? Look at him. Do you think he's someone who needs help? He's a jerk and he's just playing you.
Mel, listen. But she just grabbed my hand and rushed me out of there. Mel, stop.
No, you stop.
He's just trying to trick you to get money for his expenses.
You think he's all innocent? Well, you should know. He stole money from me the other day and he even threatened me to keep my mouth shut or he'd hurt me.
Oh my God. I couldn't believe my ears. I never thought Tyler could do that, but Mel would never lie to me. This was insane. Now I had no choice but to accept that he was just a bully who was trying to fool me, and I had to keep my distance from him. Later that day, as I was going to my class, I heard a bunch of kids shouting in the hallway. I went in to check, and I was shocked to see Tyler there. He was standing in front of my locker, and it was open.
You thief! How dare you try to steal things from my best friend's locker? I'm gonna report you to the principal right away.
I wasn't stealing.
Oh, really? Then how do you explain this open locker? Now don't tell me she gave you the key herself.
Look, you witch.
Enough, Tyler! I slapped him hard in the face. I'm done with taking a stand for you, thinking you're a good person. And don't you dare say a word to my friend. He looked at me in complete shock, and his eyes all red. Like he was gonna kill me, but he just ran away. After all the kids went back to their classes, I looked into my locker, and there I found the same little box I saw in Tyler's hands earlier. I opened it, and there was a super cute necklace in there. And that's when I felt a stinging pain in my chest. Like I had done something wrong. He wasn't stealing. He was just leaving a gift there for me. I immediately ran looking for Mel to tell her that Tyler wasn't stealing anything. But then, what she said shocked me. Yeah, I know he wasn't, but he deserved a lesson. Remember how he humiliated us in the beginning? I had to get back at him. Mel, what are you saying? You lied?
Good question. How about I leave you alone with this guy instead?
I didn't lie, Tess. He's a thief. I've heard kids telling me how he stole from them. Heard? But you said he stole from you. Yeah, I said it because you wouldn't have believed it unless it was from me. I stormed out of there in anger, and Mel kept running after me.
but I didn't have time. I had to find Tyler. I asked some of the kids around school where he was, and they told me he worked at some restaurant after school. I ran there as fast as I could, and when I reached there, I saw some fat guy screaming his lungs out at Tyler.
I don't pay you to roam around free, Tyler. Get those plates moving, otherwise forget your payment this month, and then you can find some other way to pay for your mother's hospital bills.
Suddenly, I had tears running down my eyes, and that's when he saw me.
Tess, what are you doing here? Why are you crying? Did someone say something to you? Tell me what happened.
But I said nothing and just hugged him. Oh, Tyler, I'm so sorry. I was so horrible to you. You did nothing, but I still doubted you.
C-A-P. Cap.
I was so wrong. Please forgive me.
Hey, it's okay. It's fine. You don't have to cry.
But why did you do that? Why did you put up with what I did in front of everyone?
Good question. How about I leave you alone with this guy instead?
Because I like you, Tess.
Then why didn't you tell me?
I tried, but then I saw you all happy with your friends and those gifts and things I could never give you. So I thought it was best that I stayed away from you.
Oh, Tyler, I don't want any riches or gifts or those fake friends. I want you. I want this.
You wore it?
Of course I did, dummy. 'Cause I love you.
I love you too, Tess.